Germany, the land of insurances and pensions. There's the Rürup pension, the company pension, the Riester pension, all kinds of private pensions, the public pension. So many pensions. But which one is the best? Not the government pension, that's for sure. In all honesty though, which pension is the best for you? Depending on if you want to retire here in Germany or back in your home country. It depends. Depends on what? I'll tell you in this episode of the PerFinEx FAQ. Germany has lots of different pensions available, so I can understand if you're confused and don't know which pension is the best for your personal situation. Let's get some structure into this by dividing the German pension system into 3 different levels and each of these levels into 2 different pension schemes that are available. The pension that probably most of you watching have is at the same time the pension most of you don't wanna have, the German public pension, Deutsche Rentenversicherung in German. Thanks to the good old German efficiency, this pension is deducted straight from your payslip. How much do you pay in? 9.3% of your gross salary, and your employer is paying another 9.3% on top. So 18.6% of your gross salary are paid into the German public pension every single month. 18.6% of your gross salary is an enormous amount of money if you do the calculations. What do you get for this? A wet fart maybe? If you have the average German salary of roughly 40,000 euros a year, you will be rewarded with 1 public pension point for every year that you contribute your 18.6%. When you retire, the German public pension will sum up all your points and pay you a lifelong pension of 36 euros a month for every point you have. So when working with the average German salary of 40k for 35 years, you will get 35 points times 36 euros of point value, which equals 1,260 euros a month or roughly 15k a year. Oopsie daisy, 40k before retirement, 15k in retirement. And of course you have to pay taxes and health insurance on that 15k. So I guess we can all agree that we need to do something here with other pensions. If you are mad at the public pension now and think that it is highly inefficient, which I can agree 100% with, you might want to quit paying in and wasting even more of your hard-earned money. Is that even possible? No. Employees are forced by the government to pay into the public pension. Please don't kill the messenger. Self-employed people can choose freely if they want to pay in voluntarily or not. I'm self-employed and I chose to exit the public pension and rather pay into the Rürup base pension, which is also in level 1 of the German pension system. Contributions to pensions level 1 are tax deductible. So if you pay in 100 euros, you can get up to 45% back. That's the upside. The downside might be that pensions in level 1 can only be paid out in the form of a lifelong monthly pension in retirement. No lump sum payment possible. To me, that's not really a downside because I have to pay my entire life for housing, health insurance and food anyways. And for that, I will take the money out of my base pension. The significant difference between the public pension and the base pension is the investing possibility. While the public pension is investing in absolutely nothing, your contributions are paid out to the current retirees. Pyramid scheme. You can invest in ETFs and mutual funds with your base pension. Not with every base pension, but with the good ones, you can. Level 2 is probably the most prominent German pension level. Here we have the 5 different types of company pension, to which contributions are also tax deductible up to 6,700 and a bit per year, and free of social security up to 3,300 and a bit per year. Sounds awesome, right? Should you get a company pension now? To me, this really depends on 3 different factors. First is how long you plan to work for your current company. No pension plan on this list is worth setting up for less than 5 or 10 years. So if you plan to leave your current company before the next 5 or 10 years, other pensions might be suited better for you. Can you transfer your current company pension to your new employer? It depends. There are 5 different types of company pensions, and if your current employer has type 2 and your new employer has a different type, then no. I know company pension salesmen always claim that you can transfer it, but nobody knows until you know which type of company pension your new employer has. And you probably don't even know your new employer yet. Second factor is the match that you can get from your employer. Mandatory by German law is a 15% match. So if you pay in 100 euros, your employer will pay in another 15 euros. 15% is nice, but not enough to convince me most of the time. If you get 50% or 100% match, then that's a strong argument to go for a company pension. And the last factor for a company pension, what are the investment possibilities? Most company pensions we see are not investing at all, which is a huge downer. Then also the 15% match doesn't help you if your money has basically a 0% return after inflation, fees and whatnot. So if you're not sure that you will stay with your current company for at least 5 to 10 years, get only a 15% match and can't invest the money, then I would shy away from the company pension. Then maybe the Riester pension level 2 is better for you. Riester is also tax deductible when contributing up to 2,100 euros a year. That is the optimal amount. And Riester will give you government bonuses, 175 euros every single year for every adult that has a Riester, and another 300 euro every single year for every child you have. So the Riester pension is especially worth it for families with kids. The number of kids mostly determines also which Riester pension provider is the best for you. If you would like any help with choosing the best Riester pension for your personal situation, feel free to reach out by booking a free meeting on our website PerFinEx.de. And lastly, pensions level 3, which include all types of private pension that do not fit into level 1 or level 2. While pensions level 1 and level 2 are tax deductible in the contribution phase, pensions level 3 offer tax benefits in the payout phase. So at one point or another, you will receive tax benefits with German pensions. As you're getting no tax benefits while contributing in level 3, you get a lot of freedom what to do with your pension in retirement. That's why this is the only level in which a full lump sum payment is possible. If you saved 100k in a pension level 3, you can decide in retirement if you want a lifelong pension from that, or if you want the 100k paid out to you, because maybe you want to pay off the mortgage of the house. And lastly, in level 3, there will be the Pan-European Personal Pension, short PEPP. I was, and still am, very excited about the pension because it sounds very promising. It was supposed to be available in spring this year, but of course it didn't happen. European governments are working on the PEPP pension for many years now, and so far we don't know a lot about it. Once we do know more about PEPP, you guys here on YouTube will be the very first to know about it. Hopefully this video helped everybody in finding the best pension for your personal situation. Happy retirement, everybody!